Well, it might already be better than yesterday.
Well,
It's not looking super strong, but it's there.
it's there.
Hopefully it doesn't suck. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
All right,
I think we're good.
up and running.
Thinking about our friend Kayla right now.
Absolutely. We understand. Tuning in. Well,
And good morning to all of our ringette fans out there.
Outlaws back in their regular jerseys today. Baby blue. Playing this Lethbridge team that's going to Finland, I understand.
And we should say good morning to our Grizzlies fans because we sent the link to them as well.
That's true, yeah.
And we'll not apologize for the totally biased commentary that's about to appear.
That's true. Yeah, we did warn them.
Yeah,
you did.
We did, yeah. I don't know if it made it into their chat, though.
Yeah.
So again, we got Gwen in net today. Soph is away for the weekend. Young Miss Walker played very well for us yesterday, as expected.
Absolutely. I'm not sure how this Lethbridge team did yesterday. We, of course, tied 1-1, but we'll see how things play out this morning.
Yeah. We're going to zoom right in, make sure we're not focused on the damn netting.
All right.
Are they? They're. Oh, these guys going to Finland.
Yeah.
Right.
they're
Yeah.
going to
So
Finland. We're playing two halves, two 20-minute halves. Not the quarters that we're kind of used to.
yeah.
Need that extra break sometimes. All right.
Oh, Gwen's wearing Soph's jersey today. So that's an honorary Coley in net today.
Yeah.
Still Gwen Walker, but
So it looks like we'll have the Kane sisters and Hosmanis to start up front with Bright and Blackwell.
oh
Morning.
no.
Hey.
Speaking of villains, good morning. Villains.
Lethbridge will start with the ring.
You want this microphone? You want to call the game? Come on, buddy. You and Jesse do a great job.
Yeah. Lethbridge fires it across the blue line. It's picked off by Blackwell. Blackwell tries to get it up to Kane, and the ring is loose in the Lethbridge zone. They touched it, so it will be Outlaws free ring in the offensive zone.
Hopefully the stream's better today.
Yeah.
Just remember, you get what you pay for.
There you go.
It's a free stream.
Osmanis over to Haley. Haley circles behind the net. Haley tries to back pass to Osmanis, but is picked off by Lethbridge. Anna with a good check on the ring, picks up the ring. Anna tries to get it over to Cadence, and Anna picks up the loose ring. Osmanis cuts into the slot, makes a move, shoots and scores. Nice goal by Osmanis right there. Cut into the slot and roofed it up into the corner.
She was the lone goal scorer yesterday.
Yeah, good start for the
Look
Outlaws.
at that replay. Splits the D.
Yeah,
Picks that top corner. Nicely done, Anna.
beautiful.
Way to get it started. Good leadership there.
Lethbridge trying to get it off here, trying to get across the blue line. Good pressure by the Outlaws, and it's intercepted by Martin. Martin gets it over to Wilkie. Misses the ring, and it gets into the offensive zone.
Move it or lose it.
Yeah. Okay, so it'll be an offensive ring here for the Outlaws. Albers is up there with the Wilkie girls, and Martin and Yarker on D. Albers starts with the ring. Pass it back to Wilkie. Wilkie circles on the half boards. Takes it behind the net. Wilkie still got it. Wilkie tries to drop it back, but it's picked off by Lethbridge. Lethbridge trying to get across the blue line. Good pressure by Wilkie.
They didn't reset the shot clock.
Yeah. There it is. Ring's picked up by Martin. Martin gets it down to Rudnicki, and the ring makes it all the way to the Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge picks it up behind the net. Lethbridge trying to get out of their own zone here. Nice stick by Rudnicki.
A lot of forechecking there for the Outlaws.
Lethbridge picks up the ring. They got a friendly reset there. And a loose ring is picked up by Blackwell. Blackwell circling in her own end. Passes it up to Rudnicki. Rudnicki back to Blackwell. Tasha with speed into the slot. Oh, is knocked down. Still has the ring and gets it back to Smith. Smith takes it in the slot, gets it down to Rudnicki. Rudnicki circles behind the net. Rudnicki cuts in the slot, gets it to Smith. Smith tries the backhand, and I think it was partially blocked. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Smith has got it. Smith into the slot, backhand, goes over the net, and a shot clock violation. The goalie ring out to Lethbridge, across the blue line. Good stick by Blackwell. Loose ring is picked up by Lethbridge. Lethbridge fires it in, intercepted by Blackwell. Blackwell up to Rudnicki. Rudnicki throws it down for Kane. Picked up by Kane. Cadence cuts into the slot, tries to get it back to Smith. And Martin picks up the loose ring. Martin drops it off to Smith. Smith moves, shot, and saved by Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge, the ring behind the net, skating it out, looking to get it across the blue line, looking for someone, circles back, good pressure by Kane, and Yarker, good stick, and ring is bouncing around, it's picked up by Hosmanis. Hosmanis in the slot, gets it over to Kane.
Oh,
Kane, nice shot,
boy.
and a good save by the Lethbridge goalie.
Very good save.
Kane picks it up in the corner. Kane circles on the half boards. Kane gets it across in the slot, and I think
Stepped on it, maybe?
stepped on the ring.
Yeah, I think so.
Be goalie ring for Lethbridge. Lethbridge goalie looking for someone. Good pressure by Wilkie. Ring's thrown into the corner. Kane's there, pressure. Ring is thrown out into the neutral zone. Ring bouncing all over the place. And loose ring's picked up by Hosmanis. Hosmanis looking to get it across the blue line. Hosmanis gets it to Bright. Bright tips it back to Hosmanis. It works out. And ring's given to Kane. Kane back to Hosmanis. Hosmanis gets it down to Wilkie. Nice save by the Lethbridge goalie.
Fantastic save.
Nice play by the girls there. Wilkie in the slot. Is checked off the ring, and I believe Lethbridge stepped in the crease, so that'll be a Outlaws offensive free ring.
Let's get ready for your halftime interview.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Albers will take the free ring. Over to Wilkie. Wilkie takes it behind the net. Wilkie still got it. Wilkie dropped it down to Albers. Picks up the ring off the boards. Albers got it behind the net. Albers circles in front. Gets it down to Wilkie. Just misses it. And picks up the loose ring. Wilkie. Wilkie in the slot. Shot just goes wide. Albers just missed the ring. And it's picked up by Lethbridge. Loose ring in the neutral zone. Knocked back by Wilkie. And it's picked up by Lethbridge. Lethbridge circles with it behind the net. Good stick by Martin. He checks the Lethbridge player off the ring. Martin tries to get it to Kane. Ring bouncing around. It was picked up by Yarker. Albers picks up the ring in the zone, circles back. Albers gets it up to Rudnicki. Rudnicki. Tried to get it to Kane. Ring was bouncing around, and it makes it back into the defensive zone. Martin picks it up. Martin gets it to Smith. Smith. Tries to get it back to Martin. Nice stick by the Lethbridge D. And they fire it up. And get it across the blue line. Break here for Lethbridge. In. Tries to get it across. And they made it in the crease. And it will be goalie ring. No, it will not. Ring's going all the way down to the offensive zone. Not sure what the call was there, Tim.
Yeah, a little bit confused. That's Gwen. Soph's in Vernon for a wedding. She's here for the weekend. Sorry? Gwen? No. Gwen, that's Gwen from last season. Yeah. Gwenny Walker, noted netminder. Gwenny Walker, noted netminder.
Lethbridge got a penalty there, Tim.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, I never saw an arm up, so.
Yeah. Kane skates into the slot. Kane still got it. He gets it over to Smith. Smith shoots and saved by Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge fires it out to the neutral zone. Blackwell picks it up. Blackwell gets it across the line to Smith. Smith in the slot. Smith still got it. Circles on the half boards. Gets it down to Kane. Cadence backhand just goes wide. Picked up by Lethbridge. Haley. Good check by Haley, and it's picked up by Cadence. Cadence out in front to Smith. Smith shoots. Nice save by Lethbridge goalie. Cadence picks up the rebound. Cadence tries to drop it to Smith. Smith back to Cadence. Shoots. Another save by Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge trying to get it across the line. Loose ring picked up by Blackwell. Blackwell down to Haley. Haley has it. Gets it over to Hosmanis, and she fires it just high.
Outlaws are just checking like Florida Panthers today.
Yeah.
That forecheck is really causing a lot of turbulence.
Lethbridge fires it in the neutral zone, and they pick up the loose ring. Try and fire it ahead. The ring is picked up by Lethbridge player in the corner. Martin all over it. Martin steals the ring, and they're going to get another penalty.
Arms up.
Give him the ring. Give him the ring. Okay. Well, we'll get a 28-second 3-on-2 here.
Grizzlies into penalty trouble.
Yeah. So, like I said, we'll get a 28-second 3-on-2. We'll have Hosmanis, Rudnicki, and Kane out there. Hosmanis to Kane. Hosmanis, Rudnicki. Rudnicki back to Hosmanis. Hosmanis down to Kane. Kane. Oh, tried to move and shot it just wide. 15 seconds left. Rudnicki back to Hosmanis. Hosmanis shoots. Rebound. Loose. Picked up by Kane. 5 seconds left. Back to Hosmanis. Hosmanis drives a shot. Blocked. And that'll do it for the 3-on-2. Blackwell picks up the loose ring. Blackwell.
Nice
Over to
pass.
Rudnicki. Shot. And another good save by Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge picks up the loose ring. Gets it across the line. Lethbridge. And Hosmanis picks it up in the D zone. Hosmanis skates it out. Hosmanis to Bright. Bright carried it across the line, and that'll be a free ring for Lethbridge. Albers out there with the Wilkie sisters up front. There's Yarker and Martin. Free rings for Lethbridge. Lethbridge gets it over. Quick shot. Goes high. Lethbridge picks it up in the corner. Lethbridge with it on the half boards. Still 50 seconds left in the power play for the Outlaws. Lethbridge doing a good job holding the ring in. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Lethbridge tries a shot. Blocked by Albers. Loose ring picked up. And Yarker picks up the loose ring. Ooh.
Little bit slow on the reset.
Yeah, it is early. A little slow on the reset there, so it'll be goalie ring. Martin picks it up behind the net. Martin skates it out. Martin looking for Wilkie. Bounces off her skate and picked up by Lethbridge. Lethbridge has the ring in the neutral zone. Fires it down to the corner. Lethbridge carrying it across the top. Tries a shot. Good save by Gwen. Lethbridge still has it. Lethbridge gets it in.
Oh boy.
Just tipped off. And pick up the loose ring. Lethbridge coming across the top. Loose ring. Picked up by Yarker. Yarker tries to get it with Rudnicki. Bounces around. And Lethbridge picks it up. Lethbridge gets it across the line. But the loose ring's picked up by Martin. Martin gets it up to Kane. Kane tries to get it down to Rudnicki, and it makes it all the way to the goalie. Lethbridge, the goalie, throws it across the ringette line. Blackwell's there. So is Kane. And it will be Outlaws ring. Well, this Lethbridge goalie's playing really well. The girls getting lots of shots.
Seeing more rubber than Deerfoot. What a mess Deerfoot was.
Yeah.
Raining like cats and dogs here, folks.
Rudnicki gets it over to Bright. Bright gets it across the line to Smith. Smith in the slot, shoots. Nice save by the Lethbridge goalie. Loose ring behind the net. Lethbridge player falls. And they pick up the ring and fire it up to the neutral zone. Blackwell there. Blackwell gets it down to Rudnicki. Rudnicki got it on the side. Goes behind the net. Cuts across the top and drops it for Kane. Kane circles in the corner. Kane in the slot. Kane shoots. Saved by Lethbridge goalie. And looks like she's going to hold it with
Fresh legs.
Yes, with 9:22 left.
Wholesale change for the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
And for Outlaws, it looks like.
yeah, and it's 1-0 Outlaws. Anna gets it over to Kane. Kane in the slot drops it back to Hosmanis. Gets it down to Wilkie. Wilkie missed the ring and Lethbridge picks it up. Lethbridge gets it out to the neutral zone. Nice stab. And that is carried across the line and it'll be Outlaws ring. Didn't quite get that pass across the blue line there. And the Lethbridge player carried it across the line. It'll be Outlaws free ring at center. Kane will take the ring.
Sorry, it's raining on me here. That HVAC duct up above us is leaking.
Kane to Martin. Martin to Hosmanis. Hosmanis cuts across the top in the slot. Hosmanis circles on the half boards. Drops it off to Kane. Kane gets it back to Hosmanis. Just loses the ring. Kane's there. Kane had it. Checked off, but the loose ring's picked up by Hosmanis with a fresh 30.
Anna's looking so comfortable out there today.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of cruising, looks loose, looks good.
Hosmanis drops it off to Wilkie. Wilkie, nice move, is hauled down, no call. And ring's picked up by Lethbridge. Lethbridge gets it across the blue line. Drops it. Lethbridge coming into the slot. Good D by Martin. And loose ring is picked up by Lethbridge. Bright, nice play to pick up the ring. Bright gets it to Hosmanis. Hosmanis gets it to Albers. Albers comes in the slot, gets it over to Wilkie. Wilkie shoots.
Just off the side.
Just off the side of the net. Lethbridge trying to get it across the blue line. Fire it into the zone. That'll be 2 lines. They can't touch it. And Blackwell picked it up. Blackwell gets it to Rudnicki. Rudnicki gets it to Albers. Blackwell. Blackwell down, shoots. And another nice save by the Lethbridge goalie.
Oops.
Lethbridge run into each other behind the net. The rings, they've got the ring, but they're all over them. And Yarker picks it up at the blue line. Yarker fires it down to Rudnicki.
Oh boy.
Rudnicki's got it. Rudnicki still has it. Gets it up to Smith. Smith tries a shot, partially blocked. Smith picks up the loose ring. Smith still got it. Gets it back to Wilkie. Wilkie's in the slot, shoots. And another save by Lethbridge goalie. And I think she's hanging on to this one.
Yeah, you know, as a goaltender, you don't want to let go unless you know you've got a good grip on it.
Yeah.
You don't want to move.
Yeah, you never know.
We've seen it enough times where you think you have it, you don't have it, it bounces and it rolls right into the back of your net.
Exactly.
Sucks.
Smith gets it over to Kane. Cadence tries to get it back to Smith, but it's picked off by Lethbridge. Haley Kane picks up the loose ring, gets it back to Smith. Smith misses it. It ends up in the corner and is picked up by Lethbridge. Lethbridge fires it around the boards, picked off by Smith. Smith got it on the half boards. Smith tries to drop it to Haley. Haley picks it up in the corner. Haley skates it out, cuts in the slot, shoots. Oh, just high. And that hit the netting. It'll be, goalie must have gotten a piece of it because it looks like it'll be Outlaws ring.
Yeah, I believe it went off the stick and up.
Okay. So we've got the Wilkie girls out with Hosmanis. Rebecca gets it over to Hosmanis. Hosmanis circling in the corner. Hosmanis cuts in front, gets it over to Rebecca. Rebecca down to Hosmanis, back to Rebecca. Nice play. Oh, and just got a piece of the crease. And that nice give and go with Hosmanis, and it'll be a goalie ring.
Nice little setup.
Yeah. Lethbridge goalie looking for someone to get it to. She throws it. Oh, a loose ring, and it's picked up by Wilkie. Rebecca still got it. Back to Hosmanis. Hosmanis tries a shot just wide. Loose ring picked up by Page. Page into the slot. Page tries to get a shot off. Another save by the Lethbridge goalie. And she drops it off behind the net. Page is there. Lethbridge player fires it up, and it's intercepted by Blackwell. Blackwell comes in, gets it in front to Hosmanis.
Oh, great
man.
save.
What a save by the Lethbridge goalie there.
Wow.
Great play. Blackwell over to Hosmanis, and the Lethbridge goalie is standing on her head, I think, Tim, is what they say.
No kidding.
That was a heck of a save.
Yep, sure was.
Beautiful play. Rudnicki, Kane, and Albers out there. Albers tries the shot, saved by Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge has it behind the net, fires it up. Yarker, nice play to intercept. Yarker gets it to Kane. Kane tries the backhand, and I think that went off the post, but we didn't get the reset. Kane has it. Kane tries the backhand wide, picked up by Lethbridge. Rudnicki's there, putting pressure, and they fire it out to the neutral zone, and it's picked up by Martin. Martin skates it up, tries to get it to Kane. Loose ring picked up by Lethbridge. Lethbridge fires it up. Yarker's there. Loose ring, and it's picked up by Kane. Kane tries to get it up. A little scrambly right now. Ring's bouncing all over the place. Lethbridge player falls down, gets it back to Albers. Albers picks it up in the neutral zone. Albers gets it back to Martin. Martin, ooh, nice stick by the Lethbridge player, but it's picked up by Kane. Kane still got it. Kane drops it off to Smith. Smith cuts in the slot. Smith still got it. Nice check by Lethbridge player, and they pick up the ring in the slot. Lethbridge still got it, trying to get across the blue line. They fire it across, and the loose ring's picked up by Bright. Bright gets it over to Smith. Nice play to wait for that to get across the line. Smith drops it to Wilkie. Wilkie in the slot, tries to get it back to Kane. Kane picks up the loose ring and circles on the half boards. Kane in front, shoots, partially blocked. And the ring is fired out to the neutral zone, and it's picked up by Blackwell. Blackwell to Wilkie. Wilkie to Smith. Smith in the slot. Smith tries a shot, and it went off the goalie and the crossbar. Loose ring picked up by Kane. Kane's got it on the half boards. Kane drops it off to Wilkie. Misses the ring, and it ends up with Lethbridge, and they're skating it out. Lethbridge fires it to the neutral zone. She touched it, and that'll be Lethbridge ring for touching it on both sides of the blue. 2:52 left. Got Rudnicki, Wilkie, Osmanis up front with Yarker and Miller on the back end. Lethbridge throws it over to the half boards, and they'll skate it behind the net. Lethbridge player stopped by Martin in the corner. He fires the ring out, and it's intercepted by Osmanis. Osmanis tries to get it up to Rudnicki. Rudnicki gets it back to Osmanis, and Anna takes it behind the net. Osmanis, patience. Oh, nice pass to Rudnicki. Oh, man. Another good save by the Lethbridge goalie. That was a great play.
Great angles.
Osmanis has got it again. Comes into the slot. Goes for a skate on the half boards. Osmanis looking for some room. Again, good patience with the ring. Drops it off to Rudnicki. Rudnicki comes into the slot. Rudnicki still got it. Tries to get it back to Osmanis, and it's intercepted by Lethbridge, but Osmanis pries that ring free and picks it up on the half boards.
It's one way to get a reset.
Yeah. Osmanis again into the slot. Osmanis tries to get a shot off, does, and it's partially deflected and saved by Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge picks it up, skates it out, tries to get across the blue line. They do, and they get it into the offensive zone. Lethbridge shoots, partially deflected. Loose ring picked up in front. Blackwell's got it. Blackwell gets it to Bright. Bright gets it to Albers. Albers gets it down to Bright and picks it up on the half boards. Bright circling behind the net. Bright drops it off to Kane. Kane gets it back to Haley. Haley shoots, saved by the Lethbridge goalie. Loose ring in the corner is bouncing around, gets out into the slot, and Haley picks it up on the half boards. Haley circles down, passes it to Albers, misses the ring, but picks it up in the corner. Albers cuts in. Albers tries to go to the net. Albers shoots, and another save by the Lethbridge goalie. The ring is fired out to the middle. Nice interception by Martin. Martin gets it down to Cadence. Cadence shoots, scores. Nice play by Martin in the neutral zone to intercept the ring. Fires it down to Cadence Kane, and she buries it. Cadence comes in, takes a shot basically just inside the dot, and gets it high over the shoulder of the Lethbridge goalie with 28 seconds left in the first period. 2-0 Outlaws. Lethbridge fires it in, intercepted by Yarker. Yarker gets it across to Wilkie. Wilkie drops it for Yarker. Yarker comes in with some speed. Yarker tries a shot. Nice save by the Lethbridge goalie. And it's picked up by Lethbridge. May get it across the line. Lethbridge still got it. Lethbridge comes into the slot. Nice stick by Martin. He struck the Lethbridge player off the net. Well, Tim, we're not keeping track of shots, but I would imagine there would be...
Be running out of ink.
Yeah. That goaltender for Lethbridge is having a heck of a game.
I'll say. Yeah, take a well-deserved break right about now.
Yeah. Seems like our stats guy, Scott Bright's taking the day off. Huh?
Oh, no kidding. Hey, what's up with that guy? Go back and have a look at our first goal here.
Yeah.
This is where Anna opens up the scoring by splitting the D.
Nice move. Great shot.
Yeah, she knew exactly what she wanted to shoot for on that one.
Yeah.
Nicely done. And second goal.
This one just happened. Martin made a great play to get that ring over to Cadence Kane. Buries it over the top, or over the shoulder of the Lethbridge goalie.
Now, she might have been a little bit deep in her crease there, but you really can't fault her for the game that she's having so far, man. She's played it extremely well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of my All right, so getting ready to start the second period here. We've got Blackwell and Bright on the back end with Hosmanis, Nikki, and we need one more forward. One more, maybe. Looks like it'll be King.
Coaches need a coffee.
There we go. With Nikki, over to Bright. Bright gets it back to Rudnicki. Rudnicki takes it behind the net. Circles up on the half boards, drops it off to Hosmanis. Hosmanis tries to get it back to Rudnicki. He just slides through and it's picked up by the Lethbridge player. Blackwell intercepts it. Ooh, tries to get it down to Rudnicki, just misses it. And loose rings picked up by Lethbridge. Lethbridge tries to get it out. Rings bouncing around. 3 Outlaws are there.
3 Outlaws just swarming.
And Rudnicki picks it up. Oh, tried to get it back to Hosmanis. Just intercepted by Lethbridge. Lethbridge skates it out. Gets it across the offensive line. Lethbridge still got it. Shoots and scores. Lethbridge gets one off the rush there.
Since our Grizzlies fans are also tuned in, we'll also show the replay on that.
Very good, very good.
You know, just to be good sports, right?
Exactly. All right, Kane gets it over to Martin. Martin gets it down to Albers. Albers got it on the half boards. Albers skating around the net. Albers comes across the top, drops it off to Kane. Kane tries a shot, goes high. Picked up by Albers behind the net. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Goes for the reset. Doesn't get the bounce. but it'll be Outlaws ring. Looks like a Lethbridge player is in the crease. Albers will take the free ring. Albers gets it over to Kane. Kane has it on the half boards, drops it to Albers. Albers comes in, tries a shot, deflected, but it's picked up by Wilkie. Wilkie comes across the top, drops it for Kane. Kane back to Wilkie. Nice save by the Lethbridge goalie. Nice give and go by the girls there. Albers picks up the loose ring, gets it down to Kane. Kane tries a shot, hits the crossbar. Lethbridge goalie got a piece. Wilkie tries to cut in, checked off the ring by the Lethbridge player. Lethbridge gets it across the blue line. Loose ring's picked up by Martin. Martin skates it behind the net. Martin. The ring's bouncing around. It's picked up by Lethbridge. Lethbridge gets it down. Ooh. And the loose ring's picked up by Blackwell, but I believe Rudnicki's going to get an interference call. Rudnicki ran a little interference to let Blackwell get the ring there, but it wasn't much. And it'll be a power play for Lethbridge. Free ring for Lethbridge in the offensive zone. Wilkie and Smith out there up front with Bright and Yarker on the back end. Nice stick by Smith to intercept the free ring. Gets it to Wilkie. Wilkie back to Smith. Smith comes in, right in, shoots and scores. Nice goal by Smith. Great pass from Wilkie. And it's 3-1 Outlaws. Short-handed goal. That goal started back on our own end where Smith intercepted the free ring and her and Wilkie went all the way down and buried it. Osmanis and Kane up front. 1:48 left in the penalty. Rings fired down into the corner. Bright's there. Bright all over the Lethbridge player. And in comes Osmanis, and they fire the ring out, and Blackwell picks it up. Blackwell to Osmanis. Osmanis back to Blackwell. Blackwell with speed, cuts in the slot. Blackwell, nice shot and a great save by the Lethbridge goalie. Anna picks up the loose ring. Anna taking her time. Circles on the half boards. Osmanis cuts in front. Still got it. Looks for the shot. And saved by the Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge gets it across the blue line. Yarker picks it off. Yarker tries to dance around the blue line, and loose rings picked up by Osmanis. Osmanis gets it back to Martin. Martin to Kane. Kane comes across. Kane's got it behind the net. Kane cuts in front, shoots. Saved by the Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge picks it up in the corner. Lethbridge still got it, gets it across the blue line.
Ooh.
Yarker's there, nice play. Yarker's still all over it. And the loose ring's picked up by Lethbridge. They fire it down, and Martin will pick it up. Martin circles behind the net, picks up speed. Martin gets it to Albers. Albers in the neutral zone. Albers gets it down to Kane. Kane picks up the loose ring. Kane drops it off to Albers. Albers has it behind the net. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Albers drops it to Blackwell. Blackwell tries to get it over to Kane, and it's picked up by the Lethbridge. Blackwell gets it down to Wilkie. Wilkie in the slot, drops it off to Smith. Smith shoots and scores. Nice shot by Smith, another pass from Wilkie, and it is 4-1 Outlaws with 15:40 left in the second half. Another good shot by Smith. Smith, Wilkie, and Rudnicki out there up front with Bright and Blackwell on the back end. Lethbridge fires it down into the corner. And it's Lethbridge player comes in, scores. Kind of a broken play there. Ring was sent deep. It bounced around, and the loose ring was picked up by Lethbridge, and they came in and scored. Cut right into the slot, came around, fired it, and snuck it in.
Just under the blocker of Gwen.
Yeah. Outlaws free ring again, 4-2, 15:28 left. Rudnicki gets it to Martin. Martin gets it back to Rudnicki, missed it, and it's picked off by Lethbridge. Nice play by Martin to intercept that loose ring. Martin tries to get it down to Smith. The loose ring's picked up by Lethbridge player. She falls, but gets it out just across the ring outline. Lethbridge coming across, good stick by Yarker. The loose ring's picked up by Lethbridge. They try a shot, but it's blocked by Smith. Lethbridge tries to get it across. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Lethbridge comes across the top, tries the shot, goes high. It's like someone got a piece because they're trying to reset the shot clock. Nice save by Gwen. Gwen gets the ring to Martin. Martin gets it up to Rudnicki. Rudnicki still got it in the neutral zone. Rudnicki gets it down to Hosmanis. Hosmanis takes it in, backhand.
Oh,
it looked like it went in to me.
Sorry, I thought that was in the net.
So did I. It will be a free ring for the Outlaws.
I was kind of wondering by Anna's body language, she was kind of looking up at the stars, and I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So we've got the Kane girls out there with Hosmanis, Blackwell, and Bright. Haley Kane will take the free ring. Haley over to Hosmanis. Hosmanis carries it across the top, drops it off to Cadence. Cadence cuts across the top. Cadence still got it. Cadence drops it off to Haley. Haley shoots, goes high. Loose ring picked up by Cadence. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. We need to find a shot here. Cadence shoots, it misses wide, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Goalie ring for Lethbridge. Goalie, that's a long 5. Oh, she drops the ring off, and it's picked off by Cadence. Cadence circles across the top, shoots, just goes wide. Rebound picked up by Haley. Haley cuts across the top. Haley still got it, cuts in front, tries the shot, saved by Lethbridge goalie. 2 Outlaws behind the net, tie up the Lethbridge player, and it will be Outlaws free ring. W. Hosmanis with the Wilkie girls. Page takes the free ring, gets it over to Rebecca. Rebecca circles behind the net. Rebecca comes out in front with speed. Rebecca shoots and saved by the Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge skating it out across the ringette line. Lethbridge trying to get across the blue line, looking for some help. They do. Lethbridge has the ring on the side, shoots and scores. Loose ring was bouncing around, picked up by Lethbridge, and they rifle it into the top corner, and it's 4-3 with 12:45 left in the second period.
Tighten this game right up.
Yeah. Cadence Kane will get it to Martin. Martin gets it to Albers. Misses the stab. And the loose ring is picked up in the neutral zone and given to Lethbridge. Lethbridge carries it in, and loose ring is picked up by Albers. Albers skates it out, gets it to Rudnicki. Rudnicki has it in the neutral zone. Rudnicki looking for someone. Rudnicki gets it back to Yarker. Yarker gets it down to Rudnicki. Rudnicki will carry it in. Rudnicki circles behind the net. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Rudnicki drops it to Kane. Kane tries to get it in front. Bounce off the skate and picked up by the Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge picks it up in the corner. Loose ring on the boards picked up by Lethbridge. They try and get it across. And loose ring at the red line picked up by Lethbridge and fired deep. Albers picks up the ring in the defensive zone. Albers cuts in front. Albers tries to get it up to Kane and it's picked off by Lethbridge. Lethbridge tries another shot. Nice save by Gwen.
Yarker got called on a crease violation there, but
yeah. Martin's got it behind the net. Martin skating it out. Martin gets it across to Smith. Smith gets it down to Kane. Kane in all alone. Shoots. Nice save by the Lethbridge goalie again. And the loose ring's picked up by Lethbridge and skated out to the neutral zone. Loose ring picked up by Lethbridge. Fired into the neutral zone, picked up by Smith. Tried to get it to Wilkie. She turned the other way. And Lethbridge fires it into the corner. Bright picks it up in the corner. Bright gets it across to Smith. Smith gets it into Wilkie. Wilkie all alone shoots and scores. Nice goal by Rebecca Wilkie off a nice pass from Smith. And it'll make it 5-3 Outlaws. Lethbridge picks up the ring. Bright picks up the loose ring. Bright gets it over to Rudnicki.
oops.
And the Lethbridge player fell with the ring and brought it across the blue line. It'll be Outlaws ring. Kane, Hosmanis, and
We'll have to go back and I actually caught a replay of that one. So there was two breakaways that just happened. One resulted in a goal, but the one before that was a great save. And I did grab the replay. We'll try to go back and have a look at it here when time permits.
Hosmanis cuts in front, drops it off to Rudnicki. Rudnicki shoots and saved by Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge tries to get out to the neutral zone. Martin picks up the loose ring. Martin's got it. Martin gets it over to Hosmanis. Hosmanis picks it up on the half boards and cuts in front. Hosmanis in the slot. Gets a shot off. And Kane fights for the loose ring. And it'll be a goalie ring. Not sure if they called a crease there, but the ring was loose. Anyways, goalie ring picked up by Kane. Kane cuts in front, drops it to Hosmanis. Hosmanis still got it. Hosmanis gets it down to Rudnicki. She comes out, shoots, and scores. Nice high-low play there from Hosmanis and Rudnicki. And it is 6-3 Outlaws with 9:33 left in the second period. Albers, Kane, and Wilkie up front with Bright and Blackwell on the back. Lethbridge with the free ring. Lethbridge fires it in, intercepted by Bright. Bright comes across and gets it down to Kane. Kane back to Bright. Bright with speed coming in. Bright tries a shot and good save by the Lethbridge goalie, and they pick up the rebound. Lethbridge fires it out to the neutral zone. Ring's bouncing around. Blackwell picks it up. Blackwell tries to get it to Wilkie. Wilkie has it and gets it down to Kane. Kane comes in, shots partially blocked, but they were in the crease, so it'll be Outlaws ring.
Defender in the crease?
What's that?
Must have been defender in the crease.
I think so. Kane gets it over to Wilkie. Wilkie gets it over to Smith. Smith shoots and scores. I think that's 3 for Smith now. Another nice pass by Wilkie. The Smith-Wilkie combinations lighten it up this morning, Tim.
It sure are.
7-3 Outlaws, 8:48 left.
Good patience by Smith on that shot there, just kind of waiting for the defender to clear. Gave it a pump fake and let it rip.
Yeah.
Good things happen.
Smith, Rudnicki, and Wilkie up front with Yarker and Martin behind. Smith picks up the ring and skates it out. Smith gets it to Rudnicki. Rudnicki gets it back to Smith. Smith comes in, gets it across to Wilkie. Wilkie hangs onto the ring. Wilkie gets it down to Rudnicki. Nice pass. And Rudnicki picks up off the end boards. Rudnicki into the slot, shoots, goes high, picks up the ring, doesn't get the reset. Gets it back to Smith. Smith, nice move, shot, and good save by the Lethbridge goalie. Nice play by Rudnicki to knock down that loose ring, and she gets it over to Smith. The ring's bouncing all over the place, and it's picked up by Lethbridge. Lethbridge trying to get across the blue line, intercepted by Yarker. Nice play. Yarker gets it down to Rudnicki. Rudnicki picks it up off the half boards. Rudnicki drops to Hosmanis and goes for a change. Hosmanis circles on the half board. Hosmanis cuts in the slot. There, didn't like it. Circles back around. Hosmanis back into the slot, comes in, waits, tries the shot, and saved by Lethbridge goalie. Fights for the rebound, but is picked up by the Lethbridge player. Lethbridge. Support pass, trying to get across the line. Outlaws are all over them. And Blackwell, nice play at the blue line to pick it up. Picked up by Kane. Kane in the slot, drops it to Hosmanis. Hosmanis in, backhand shoots. And doesn't score. That's 2 for Anna that have been really close. And that one bounced around on the goal line and did not go in.
Their goaltender's name is Doan.
Doan. There we go. Kane will take the free ring. Haley over to Hosmanis. Hosmanis circles on the half boards. Comes back out across the top. Hosmanis into the slot. Hosmanis circles back, gets it over to Kane. Kane tries to get it back to Hosmanis. Went off the Lethbridge defender's skate. Goalie gets it, but Kane is there. She can't touch it. So her sister Cadence does. And I'm not really sure what the call was.
Yeah, I don't know that was the right call there, but
maybe the ref got the Kane girls mixed up. I don't know, because Haley pushed it across the line and Cadence picked it up. Anyways, we need a couple more forwards out there, and it looks like the Wilkie sisters are coming out. Lethbridge trying to get it across the line, and the ring is picked up by Yarker in the corner. Yarker picking up some speed behind the net. Yarker gets it up to Albers. Albers gets it down to Wilkie. Wilkie, this is a stab. Ring is loose, and it's picked up by Lethbridge, and they get it out across the blue line. Lethbridge, that looked like both sides. They come in, take a shot, and Martin picks up the rebound. Martin's got it. Martin gets it up to Wilkie. Wilkie gets it down to Rudnicki. Rudnicki has it in the corner. Rudnicki still with it, loses it, gets it back, comes out in front, tries the shot, and picks up the loose ring. Rudnicki loses it to the Lethbridge player.
Oops.
Penalty,
yeah, that's a call all day.
Wilkie. And we will go down. Lethbridge still got it. Loose ring is picked up by Rudnicki, and that will be a penalty against Rebecca Wilkie, I believe. Yes.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
7-3 Outlaws. 5:18 left in the third period. Or sorry, second period. Free ring for Lethbridge. Lethbridge has it on the half boards. Lethbridge puts across the top. Outlaws are there and slap the ring away. Loose ring picked up by Smith. Smith's got it and gets it to Blackwell. Blackwell with speed. Blackwell gets it over to Bright. Bright cuts in. Bright backhand. Nice save by Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge trying to get out of their own end. Get it across the blue line. Nice pass. Lethbridge still got it. Tries to get it in. Smith is there. And it's picked up by Kane. Kane still got it. Gets checked off the ring by the Lethbridge player. And they pick it up and cut across the top. Lethbridge shoots and scores. Nice shot by Lethbridge forward there. Picked up the loose ring, cut in front, and buried it. That'll be a power play goal. And we'll be back to even strength for the Outlaws.
Set up here, Nick. It's going to be smaller than this.
This is way too much. I'm not packing this through Europe.
Paige Wilkie gets it over to Martin. Martin gets it down to Hosmanis. Hosmanis cuts in the slot, shoots, blocked, but picks up the rebound. Hosmanis still has it. Hosmanis circles behind the net. Hosmanis drops it off to Wilkie. Wilkie misses it, but picks it up in the corner. Wilkie tries a shot, goes wide. Hosmanis picks it up, gets it for a reset, and it's picked up by the Lethbridge goalie. Lethbridge fires it out off the boards, and it's loose rings picked up by Martin. Martin gets it to Hosmanis. Hosmanis into the slot. Didn't like it. Turned back. Cuts across the top. Hosmanis still with it. Hosmanis drops it off to Kane. Kane shoots and hits the goalie right in the mask and goes high. A loose ring behind the net picked up by Wilkie. Tried to get it out to Kane. And it's picked up by Lethbridge. Martin, I think, got it on both sides there, and it'll be a Lethbridge free ring. 3:20 left, 7-4 Outlaws. Albers with Rudnicki and
Oh, I did, yeah.
Wilkie out there with Bright and Blackwell on the back end. Lethbridge, the free ring. Lethbridge trying to get it across the blue line. They do, but it's picked off by Blackwell. Blackwell, with speed, gets it up to Rudnicki. Rudnicki drops it off for Blackwell. Blackwell, with speed, into the slot, shoots. Nice save by the Lethbridge goalie, but are they in the crease there, Tim? I don't know what happened. Looks like it.
Gosh, it's just flying. No, you don't.
Albers will take the
No, you
free
don't.
ring. Albers gets it over to Wilkie. Wilkie skates with it behind the net. Wilkie still got it. Wilkie drops off to Albers, misses the ring. Albers loses it to the Lethbridge player. Picked up by Wilkie. Wilkie over to Rudnicki. Rudnicki picks it up in the corner. Rudnicki still with it. Gets over to Wilkie. Wilkie shoots. Loose ring in front. Wilkie's got it. And that'll be a goalie ring. Lethbridge passes it across the line. Try and get it deep. And Gwen will push it into the corner.
A little heavy on the hack weight.
Yeah. Lethbridge circles across the top, checked off the ring, and Yarker picks up the loose ring in the corner. Yarker skates it out. Yarker Drops it off for Albers. Albers tries to get it across to Smith, and the ring is picked off. Lethbridge gets a break, in all alone, shoots and scores. That'll be 7-5 Outlaws with 1:47 left. Outlaws couldn't get out of their own zone. Ring was intercepted. Break for Lethbridge and ended up in the back of the net. Kane gets it over to Blackwell. Blackwell gets it over to Bright. Bright missed the stab, and it comes back to Lethbridge. Lethbridge gets it across into the slot. Lethbridge cuts in front, gets it over, shoots. Oh, what a save by Gwen. And loose ring's picked up by Bright. Bright gets it up to Kane. Kane loses it, but it should be a penalty against, I'm not entirely sure.
Ring's like advancing, Lethbridge. So it's going to go against
Lethbridge.
Grizzlies.
Looks like a roughing call. 1:15 left. 7-5 Outlaws. Kane girls out there with Osmanis. Martin and Yarker on the back end. 1:15 left. Osmanis over to Kane. Kane. Cadence takes it behind the net. He drops it off for Haley. Haley cuts in front. Haley still got it. Tries a shot. And I think she got into the crease there, and the ring bounced up over the net. Goalie ring. Loose ring. Kane is there. Kane, well, looks like she'll get a penalty for that. And we'll play 4-on-4 for the last 40 seconds.
Noted goon, Haley Kane.
Yeah. Looks like it'll be a timeout for the Outlaws. 43.9 left, 7-5 Outlaws.
Are you going for a smaller setup like mine?
Yeah, I just got to figure out how I can efficiently, because I still want to bring that head unit, like this thing.
Yeah. Oh, you're...
And then I want to just use the phone as the camera. So I think I've got it figured out. But it's just going to be a little bit of screwing around that I got to do in order to put the finishing touches on it. We'll see.
Yeah, it should work fine.
Hopefully.
I find iPads are a little bit easier to see. So you can
100%.
You can do something like
true.
this.
That's true. I can bring my, because I've got an iPad Pro at my house.
Yeah. Use it something like this, and then it connects to your top, and then you can put your
Lethbridge with the free ring. Drops it off on the half boards. Lethbridge.
Kind of surprised that Lethbridge didn't pull their goaltender.
Yeah. Lethbridge. 30 seconds left. Take it behind the net. Picking up speed across the top. Pass. And the stab is missed. Martin picks up the loose ring. Gets it to Rudnicki. Rudnicki drops it for Osmanis. Osmanis in, shoots and scores. Beautiful shot by Osmanis. 8-5 Outlaws with 14.5 seconds left.
Great patience again by Anna as she dragged the goaltender across the crease like that.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
Lethbridge, free ring, 10 seconds left. Lethbridge gets it across the line, and that'll about do it. Ring ends up in the corner. Bright's there, ends up with Gwyn. 8-5. Outlaws.
Thanks again to our Grizzlies fans for tuning in.
Yes,
Hopefully,
absolutely.
hopefully we weren't too biased.
I think we were pretty good, Tim.
Probably pretty good. We're professionals, Jesse.
Exactly. You know? Well, we'll see everybody in a couple hours.
Yeah.
3 hours, I guess.
What else are you going to do on a rainy Saturday?
Well, I don't know.
Going to watch Ringette.
I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to go home or not, or probably not.
Yeah, it's kind of right on the bubble, right? You have to drive across town, have, 45 minutes at home, and then drive across town?
Yeah.
Anyway, though, hopefully everybody enjoyed that. Well, we did.
Yeah, that was fun, as usual.
And we'll see everybody shortly.
You bet.
Thanks for tuning in.